All right, guys. Here's the thing. This is our podcast, and I'll be honest with you. Came to Boston, meant to film a lot of fucking content, and ended up getting busy with a lot of other things. This was the last vacation my dad and I could, do while I was in the Coast Guard and stuff like that. I get out of the Coast Guard real soon. Delete everything the past 15 seconds from this point. Cut, splice. Anyway, so my dad and I went on this vacation trying to just meet up at. So I originally came to Boston to film some content, got a little sidetracked because I also came here with my father, and as many of you you may not know, so my dad and I haven't been able to travel much in the past 5 years, and I missed out on a lot. I've been in the Coast Guard, traveling the world. As soon as I graduated boot camp, I went to a 270 foot cutter out of Portsmouth, Virginia. I was there, did that for 2.5 years, did 5 deployments overseas. Not many people know that the Coast Guard goes overseas, but did all that. And it was just an experience that I look back on, and a lot of people ask me, hey, oh, that must have been the greatest experience ever, or how did you like it, or whatever, and they're expecting me to say, oh, I loved it, it was great, but truth is, I missed out on a lot. I missed out on birthdays, funerals, you name it. I missed out on opportunity that changed my fucking life entirely. I was a different person. I was getting married, on the aspirations to do a full 20 career in the military, and that really changed because there's a lot that actually went into that. My first unit, I was somehow dragged into a situation in which I was completely innocent, and and this happens a lot. You see this a lot, and you're gonna see it a lot, no matter what. I was completely innocent in a situation that I acted upon, but they see me as a bystander, and somehow I got convicted guilty, even though I think I took the most appropriate actions given the scenario, and I could easily articulate that to this day. I remember it like it was the back of my fucking dick. And anyway, fucking seriously, ever since that, it took a while. It took a long fucking time, man. 9 months after I got masted. I don't know, but it took a while for it to finally get to me, and I started drinking more and yada yada. But you know what? Fuck all that noise, because I'm doing, I'm not saying I'm doing better, but I'm just doing, okay? I'm fucking sick and tired of just not doing and not creating, sitting around fucking doing what, man? Waiting for an opportunity like this to go to Boston with my dad? My dad turns 54 years old, not today, this year though. He turns 54, man. I just turned fucking 24, I don't know, a couple fucking months ago. I ran a fucking marathon. I fucking did, you wouldn't even believe, this year alone, the amount of fucking things I did would blow your fucking mind. Blow your mind. Oh my fucking God. So anyway, I got this huge resume now, and then what the fuck am I supposed to do with it? At the end of the day, yes, I've traveled to multiple different countries all around the world. Yes, I continue to do that today, and I have a lot of friends all over the globe, mostly in the United States, but that's still a connection that I have to this day. And even regardless of if I even knew that individual, just because I met them and shared experiences with them and can connect to them, that's really what the fuck life's about, man. What the fuck are you doing watching this video? Seriously, get out there, start creating content or doing what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. And I hope it's not watching people, that do things that make them happy, I mean, I can't say I hope it's not that, because we all need some spark and some encouragement. We all need somebody to kindle a flame, and I don't know, you could be that somebody, you know. You have that option to be that extra spark of encouragement in somebody's life. I mean, fuck. When I was growing up, like, I went to private school. It got way too expensive. I was a poor kid. You know, I fucking grew up in poverty type shit. And somehow, you know, I was fortunate enough to have been able to go to private school, given the fact that I had great supportive family members, like my aunt Lori. She supported, you know, so much tuition assistance for me to go to a private school early on, you know, in my youth. So I went to private school, but eventually couldn't afford it. My grandmother died, and it could have been my grandmother who paid for the school or my aunt. I'd have to double check that. Either way, I didn't pay for it, obviously. I was fucking just born or whatever the hell. And my dad couldn't afford it either. Single fucking dad. He is a single dad, and this is why he's my best friend on this planet. My dad, by himself, with the help of fucking almost completely nobody, not a single soul helped this guy. He raised 2 children on his own, you know, and, you know, did all the things that he did and accomplished and achieved in life. And from the start, like, that was not the success rate of me coming out and end up, like, here in Boston, like, fucking, dude, nuts. Like, I shouldn't be here right now, because literally, my dad fucking raising us, like, struggled a lot. And there were point in times where we didn't even have fucking power growing up. Like, it was literally cut off for a month, and my brother and I had to spark up a propane flame torch and boil some water so we could boil some rice and cook some rice and stuff like that. Like, it was mad crazy. Like, it was horrible. And so we went from that, you know, and so private school, went to public school, didn't really fit in. I don't think I had, like, a ton of fucking friends. There's a few solid motherfuckers in public school, but, like, I was that weird motherfucker who just came from private school. I didn't know anybody, and I didn't have a confidence level, like, as high as I do today, you know, which is fair because the level of experience I had, man, what the fuck? You know, obviously, like, it makes sense. Like, I didn't know shit, you know, I didn't experience shit, but now, holy fuck. Anyway, and it's not even, I don't know if you want to call that confidence. Like, I don't think there necessarily is a such thing as confidence. I think just be you. Be you without the judgment of others. Like, seriously, like, that's all it is. Like, I mean, I could do some fucking crazy shit right now, or in my, you know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you're a good person at the end of the day. Fucking, but just confidence, yeah, even if you don't have confidence, just who gives a fuck if you get embarrassed? Go up on that stage, sing that fucking karaoke, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's what we're here for. But I gotta make this quick because I'm in such a hurry. Like I said, so much shit happened today alone. Oh my god, I didn't even get to finish that story. Maybe someday I will fucking finish that story. I don't know. Today's not the day. Or the stem of multiple stories, because I know I just talked about fucking a plethora of different things without even going into, like, what I did here in Boston, the whole trip in Boston, how fucking incredible this Boston trip has been. Like, this Boston trip that I did and took with my dad was fucking unforgettable. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're in a very, very nice luxury hotel, and you just can't complain. You know, you can't complain. But money definitely does not buy everything. And that is really the point, because this, where I'm at right here, this, I can't say it was free. I can't say it was free, but like my marathon that I just ran in fucking April, the amount of money I paid on that, which was around $1,200. So a $1,200, and I ran a fucking marathon, 26.2 miles in the 4th largest city in North America, Toronto. Mad crazy. And it's literally, you know, just below New York City as far as population goes. And that's insane. And I got 420. Bro, that's even crazier. Like, holy shit. And no training, and, you know, the marathon, like, if you actually know the story, like, of, like, the actual story, like, it is, Jesus, fuck. Most people are not ready for that story. People are not ready for the stories fucking half the stories I have, okay? But, which kind of sucks, to be honest. I don't know. I'm currently in the development of maybe branching out to like a Patreon. That way I can start pushing out more like incredible, like in details, like the more, I don't know, just more, this is professional, but that would be the more unprofessional, if that makes sense, like unedited, like if that makes sense. Yeah, the Patreon that I want to stem into would be like an unedited, course of events that would be occurring, a paid subscription program. Anyway, we didn't really conduct the podcast in Boston because everything went fucking whack. So, since the moment I got here, since before I even fucking got here, man, I was within 48 hours, I was rock climbing at an EDM festival behind the stage, like behind where the DJ's at. What else? Jeez. I did some training at the gym. I washed the car, and cleaned the car a little bit. This is all within 24-hour period, guys, remember. So, and I'm using the ATM, like, here and there, like, in Buffalo. And then, anyway, yada, 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 things line up. I fucking make some calls, things go down. And then, next thing you know, I tell my dad, pack your shit, we gotta go to Boston. We got stuff to do. Or at least I have stuff to do, and, I'd like you to come with. Well, my dad's just like, oh, gosh, yeah, I don't have anything to do. He packs all of his stuff, and then we pack it in the car, take the car, this is all fucking last minute, and hotel booked and yada yada. And I told my dad, just chill, like, don't worry about anything, just come on, like, just don't worry about it. And I've been mad stressing. My dad's just like, well, you're the one you're stressing yourself out. And I'm like, the stuff I'm managing, like, is off the walls, and I didn't even get around half of it, but accomplished so much already. It's insane. But anyway, EDM festival, boom, within 24 hours, going to Boston, in this very luxurious hotel, meet up with my buddy that, traveled the world with, and we share a lot of experiences. He's since out of the military, and, check out the military base. We gambled, of course, and my phone got moisture in the charging port, broken, and I didn't notice it until like 4 a.m. last night or whatever, 4 a.m. this morning, whatever. I don't even know, but all my cards got frozen. Literally every single card I own got frozen, and it was a fucking bitch of a time to get any money and call people because my phone's dying and all my cards are frozen, and I gotta get to where I gotta go like ASAP because the battery's so low. And wow, like, holy shit. Luckily I had that portable battery on me, and then I had to go buy a battery, and then I had to buy this thing, and it was fucking just holy shit. And wow, just everything last minute. And I grabbed all my podcasting stuff. I bought it all, microphones, the whole nine, like, last minute, and didn't even get to use the microphone, like $200 or whatever, $200 mic, and I don't even know how to operate the bitch, but whatever, we got it. And fucking, yeah, everything brings us here. Lost my fucking dad throughout the city. I'm driving this electric bike that I already paid for like 3 hours ago, and fucking, yeah, lost him, but he ended up like walking 10 miles, according to him. He thinks it's like 30 miles, but I'm like, no, you don't even know. Like, realistically, you probably walk more like 8 at most, but he thinks it's 30. And, well, whatever. He did walk a lot. And yeah, that's partially my fault because, like I said, there was a lot going on. I'm just glad he enjoyed it. It was a very nice vacation. We did a lot. But it was supposed to be for content creation. And I, unfortunately, didn't get as much content as I would have enjoyed and would have liked. But the content I do have is still wonderful for production, and we're going forward. We're going to be doing more things up and coming. Right now, we got a lot. Guinness Book of World Records and more training to come. Maybe, who knows, another marathon, or we'll go higher than that. I like the sounds of like 5Ks, 1 miles, stuff like that. But who really likes fucking running? Not me. Anyway, signing off, guys. See ya.